I'm Gabby Fuller, and welcome to another edition of Behind the Lyrics. Our subject tonight is hip-hop artist Papa Killa Bastard, arguably one of the most popular and controversial artists in the music industry. The notoriously private artist gave Behind the Lyrics an opportunity to go behind the scenes of his latest music video.
Coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, yo, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, yo, coca on my gun. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Yeah, sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, yo, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun. Coca on my gun, yo, coca on my gun. Yeah, I'm high as fuck when I do that stuff. Coca on my gun, man, you know what's up. Like Con Edison, yeah, light shit up. Pearly white coke in the back of the truck. All wrapped up safe, man, you know I got that kilo. Haters out there, yo, trying to fucking steal it. Coca on my gun, man, I hit him with a steel though. 5 outside, yo, now it's fucking 0. 0. 0 to 5 outside, yo, now it's fucking 0.
Lay them niggas out, Papa.
0. 0 to 5 outside, yo, now it's fucking 0. Coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, yo, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, coca on my gun, yo, coca on my gun. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Sniff it out, snort it out, shoot you outside. Coca corner with coca on my gun, gun. Chillin' in the corner with coca on my gun. Gun, chillin' in the corner with coke on my gun.
Papa, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. I can call you Papa, is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, great. Now, you've been described as one of the most controversial artists in recent history. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, just do what I do. If people don't like it, then I have to listen.
Well, some of your lyrics have also been described as the most profane to come out. I mean, how do you respond to your critics about that?
Haters are gonna hate. I just do what I can, you know. I'm a product of my environment, and I just put in a mirror in society.
Well, your recent hit, Coke on a Gun, has you describing how you are taking illegal drugs on firearms. What kind of message is that?
All my lyrics have positive meaning. Coke and a gun stand for world peace.
World peace?
Yeah.
How is that? Could you elaborate?
Well, the gun represents all the violence in the world, and the cocaine numbs that violence. Pop is about world peace, baby.
What about the message to kids?
It just so that they can do whatever they want when they grow up. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my homegirl, Sarah Palin. She's about them guns.
Okay. As you can see, Papa does not shy away from controversy. But how did this man come to be? Papa has said he grew up a product of his environment. He was the hype man for Southern rapper Big Stove. Tragically, Big Stove's life ended when he suffered a fatal heart attack at a Waffle House restaurant. It was then that Papa broke out on his own. Papa, you have said that Big Stove brought you out of the jungle. What did you mean by that?
Well, growing up a shorty in the streets was a wild idea. Big homie Stove gave me a shot. Rest in peace, big homie.
Well, you've also brought your entourage here with you today. Would you mind introducing us?
Yeah, this is my homeboy right here, Durag. He's like my right-hand man. And right there's my DJ Fitted. I like to keep people from the hood around me, you know?
From the hood.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's good. Well, you've actually been notoriously private about your upbringing. Why is that?
Yeah, I always kept it real. I grew up rough. And my music is a representation of that.
Of you growing up rough?
Yeah, the rough side.
Indeed, Papa has never really discussed his upbringing in much length. So we here at Behind the Lyrics decided to go back to where it really began. I'm sitting here today with Claudette Watkins, the sister of Papa Killa Bastard. Thank you, Claudette, for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Claudette, could you tell us a little bit about how Papa grew up?
First of all, his name is Clarence Watkins III. And we had a very good childhood. Our parents worked very hard to ensure that we had the best of everything.
So, Papa, Clarence, did not grow up on the streets.
The streets? The only streets that boy has ever seen is the suburbs.
So he did not have a rough upbringing.
This is Clarence 3 years ago on Christmas Day. Yeah, that's your gangster rapper for you. We miss you, Clarence. We haven't spoken to you in over a year. Call us.
Papa, does the name Claudette mean anything to you?
Nah, who that?
Well, it's funny you should ask, because we have reason to believe she is your sister.
Yo, I never had a sister. You made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You messy, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You so messy.
Well, how do you explain this?
Yo, what
Mm-hmm.
Where you get that from, yo? Interview over.
Papa.
Do-rag. Fitted. We out.
Papa. Clarence. Papa. Clarence. We tried contacting Papa for further comment, but our calls went unanswered. Some call his lyrics art, others describe it as profanity-laden trash. After our brief time with Papa, we discovered he is more complex than we imagined. On the one hand, a ruthless gangster rapper from the streets. On the other, a product of a suburban middle-class family. I think time will tell if Papa will survive in this fickle music industry. This has been Behind the Lyrics. I'm Gabby Fuller. Good night.